Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh god, there goes my throat. Yeah, we can start doing stuff here. I think the first thing we should do is probably take out Koga. But before we start doing Koga, I'm gonna go to the Pokemart and sell some things, wherever the Pokemart may be in this town. Is there even a Pokemart in this town, actually? Wait a minute. Oh, it's up there. What the hell? So I'm going to sell all the TMs I have because I'm not going to use any of them. Now, we do have a shit ton of money. So let's go ahead and buy some things, too. Ooh, we have Ultra Balls. Okay, so I'm going to buy a couple of these. Let's say maybe 15? Do we have enough for 15? Yes, we do. So 15 Ultra Balls. Let's buy 10 Hyper Potions, even though I'm pretty sure I'm okay on Hyper Potions. Just want to make sure we're prepared. And 10 revives. Alright, cool. Now let's go do Koga first before we do anything else. Koga should be easy because we have Decaf and Mel. And I believe Decaf just by himself can take out Koga. So let's start doing that. Hello, Koga. The one that has the not-so-invisible walls for his gym. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon, it's strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. Alright, you can show me after I've earthquaked all of your Pokemon. Wait a minute, Hypno. Wait a fucking minute. I thought this was the poison type gym. Why the fuck do you have a Hypno? Well, it's dead, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, that is kind of scary. I'm gonna have Mel up front instead. In case we run into more Psychic types like that. Did not think I would have to worry about Psychic types in a Poison type gym. You have a Drowsy. I thought this was a Poison type gym. Sabrina's the Psychic type. Why the fuck do you guys have Drowsies? You know, I was thinking about it. I think it would be really cool for gym leaders to be more about strategy than they are about like singular type gimmicks, you know? Like, we've gotten to the point where, like, oh boy, we're at the grass gym. Oh boy, we're at the fire type gym. You just bring one Pokemon and you win the entire gym, right? That's just how it goes. I guess this is a fucking exception. Why does everyone here have a Psychic type? But my point being, I think something way better would be if gyms were based on a strategy rather than a type. Kind of like how in Hoenn, I believe it was the 7th gym, I want to say, Tate and Liza, where their gimmick was double battles, right? That was kind of their gimmick. Like, sure, it was the Psychic type gym, but like, it was a double battle gimmick. And same with the Unova. Unova had a gimmick with their first gym. Their first gym was dependent on what your starter was. You didn't fight the same gym leader depending on who you started your journey with. It was a gimmick, and it worked. Ah, poison types, finally. I don't know, I just think gym leaders should be more about gimmicks than types. Because the type thing has been run into the ground at this point. Like, how much can you spice up a gym with type gimmicks? You just introduce a brand new universal gimmick like Dynamaxing or some shit. Why do you have a Lollipop and a Whip? That's just kind of scary. Not gonna lie, that is scary. Did I do something wrong here? I did. I'm going this way. Hold on, the yacht's coming out. Oh, okay, you wanted a battle? Sorry. Just that your invisible walls aren't so invisible. Kind of a boring puzzle if you ask me. Like, okay, here's a random stupid example. What if you were playing a Pokemon game and you fight, I don't know, the 5th gym, and the gimmick, their strategy, is using Fear Rattata? I don't know, it's stupid, but I think it would be funny. That's like this example I can think of. Or maybe, like, I'm just trying to think of different strategies that, like, competitive Pokemon trainers use. Competitive Pokemon people competitive Pokemon, you know, people who go to Pokemon tournaments, strategies that they use in their teams, translate that to a gym leader. Like, I don't know, have a gym whose entire gimmick is every Pokemon they have has metronome. And nothing but metronome. Make it a gamble. Yeah, that's a fucking cool idea, actually. Pokemon would never do it again because they never want to touch gambling ever again, but have a casino-themed gym and have every Pokemon know metronome. I think it'd be cool. Have every Pokemon know metronome. Have a few of the trainers have, like, meows or something with Payday. I don't know. I think that shit's cool. See, this could be a cool idea if implemented properly. Pokemon's too afraid to ever do something cool, though. Okay. Take it back. They made Pokemon Legends Arceus. That game looks cool. I don't think I have anything for... Yeah. Alright, let's go heal before we fight Koga. Alright, Koga, I'm back. I'm fully healed. Let's kick your ass. Let's start with Mel and see what we can do. Fwahahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me? Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. You shall feel the despair of poison and sleep techniques. Okay. Sure, if you say so. I will make sure to kick your ass, Koga. Do you have a Venonat? Level 44. See, Sabrina was fucking scary. This, not so much. Get the Venonat out of here. Another Venonat? Alright. Cool, I get to Psychic this one too. That one's a little bit stronger, so it might survive this. Ooh, it did survive. Look at that. Don't confuse me. Don't do that. That's mean. Just don't. Stop. Stop. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mel. Mel's doing great. Venonat again. Okay. Psychic. Don't hurt yourself. Cool. This one's level 48. What is happening? Confused no more. Let's go. Is Mel gonna sleep this entire fucking gym? Venomoth? That thing's level 50? You got this, Mel. Psychic it today. Oh, that also knows Psychic. But my Psychic is stronger. Ooh, and a crit. Okay. Let's go. I didn't even need decaf. I didn't need decaf. Mel took care of this entire gym by herself. The entire Koga fight by herself, but let's go. You have proven your worth. Here, take the soul badge. And $5,000. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon increases. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Ah, take this too. We got TM06. What does it have? Contains Toxic. It is a secret technique over 400 years old. I wonder if we'll see in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I'm just saying. Anyway, we have Toxic now, so that's cool. I don't know if we'll teach it to anybody, but yeah, that's useful. Might teach it to Decaf, maybe. Actually, yeah, let's teach it to Decaf. Let's get rid of... We're not using Horn Trail, so let's get rid of Horn Trail. We're just using Thrash and Earthquake, basically. Alright, and that's Koga's gym. Let's fucking go, that's progress. Now we are going to hit up the Safari Zone and finish everything that has to do. Alright, so I don't... This is not it, right? It's behind this, if I remember correctly. There's a building here, but then, yeah, you go back more, and the actual Safari Zone is all the way back here. Because it's stupid like that. But essentially, you can't use your Pokemon here. You can't use them for battle. You can just walk around in the grass. If you run into a Pokemon, you can either throw it some food, throw it a mud, or throw it some Pokeballs and catch it. Like this Nidoran, if I wanted to, I could catch it. I already have one, so I'm gonna go throw a rock at it because I'm rude as fuck. Now we can actually catch some very interesting Pokemon here, like Kangaskhan, Tauros, Rhyhorn. There's a lot of cool Pokemon to catch here. Execute. But we're not here to catch Pokemon. Hate to say it, we are not here to catch some Pokemon. There are a lot of items here too. I should be picking these up. But there are particular few things that we especially need here to actually progress. You actually need to go in here to progress the game. This is required. I'm gonna try to catch this Tauros because Tauros is a cool Pokemon. Throw a rock at him, maybe. So the way that the Safari Zone works is, if you run into a Pokemon, you can either throw a bait at it or throw a rock. And if you throw a rock at it, what that does is it makes it more likely to be caught, but it also makes it more likely to run away. Or you could throw bait at it, which makes it harder to catch, but it won't run away. It won't run away as often. So that's the gimmick with this. It's basically torture. For some people, it's torture. Because, you know, some people think it's fun to shiny hunt here. Those people are masochists. I would never. That shit is dangerous. That's how you suffer. I don't think I went the right way. I'm gonna say it right now, I don't think I went the right way. Which sucks because if we run out of time, we have to make that trek all over again. Your stay here in the Safari Zone isn't forever. As you can see, I only have 251 more steps to stay here. So, whoops. I might have to revisit here because I went the wrong way. I think I have to go that way to the left, and I went too early. We have to go up, which again, I think I've run out of time. I don't think we have enough time to get up there now, but I'll get it on the next try. On the next $500. I hope I'm going the right way. I really hope I'm going the right way. I never remember the route. I just remember we need to be here. TM40, let's see what that is. TM40 is Skull Bash. Can Pikachu learn that? Pikachu can learn Skull Bash. I think Skull Bash would be better than Slam, honestly. So let's get rid of Slam for Skull Bash. I think that does recoil, but I think it's a pretty powerful move, so we're gonna keep it. Okay, we're going the right way, I'm pretty sure. Maybe in the future, if I do want to use the thing that what am I talking about? If I do want to have multiple runs of different versions of Pokemon, maybe I'll use a Safari Pokemon in one of those runs. Who knows? Because I do like the idea of using Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan's a really powerful Pokemon. And like I said before, if Decaf wasn't going to work out for us, I would have absolutely used Kangaskhan on the team. But, you know, circumstances happen. Gold Teeth. This is what we need, but we're not done here yet. We still need to grab one last thing before the game kicks us out. Please let me hit this. Okay, awesome. We talked to this guy, and he's like, "Ah, finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won." And we get HMO3, which I believe that one is Surf. Yep. So, now that we got that, we can actually leave. That's all we needed. We needed the Gold Teeth and Surf. That's all we needed to be here. Which, we're about to leave anyway. Let me go ahead and teach Surf right away to our good boy Lenny. Decaf can also learn it, but we're going to teach it to Lenny. And get rid of Bubble Beam for it. So now we have Surf, we can actually go in water. What's this TM? Double Team. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. I'll sell it. But yeah, now that we have Surf, we can go ahead and just surf in water. Because we're badass. And we can actually find some Pokemon in the water. I believe these people just give us information. Yeah, using bait will make Pokemon easier to catch, but they'll run away. Acted a lot, but I didn't see any Pokemon I wanted. Same. Not really, didn't really get good luck on the rolls here. But the Safari Zone's actually kind of weird how it works. While it all is part of the Safari Zone, it's separated into different areas. And depending on what area you're in determines what Pokemon you run into. I don't know what area this place is called, but yeah. Ding dong, time's up. Your Safari game is over, which is fine. We did get a good haul because we got Surf and a Gold Teeth. So now we can go and give this Gold Teeth to someone. So now that we got the Gold Teeth, we can go down here into this house and give it to this guy. Gave the Gold Teeth to the Warden. The Warden popped in his teeth. Thanks, kid. No one could understand a word that I said. Couldn't work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. We get HMO 4, which is Strength. So to go ahead and teach Strength to Ricky. Just makes sense for Ricky to have it, even though it's a normal type move. Let's get rid of, this is actually a tough one. Let's get rid of Double Edge. Alright, and now that we have, Strength, we can go ahead and push Rocks. So Ricky used Strength. We can push Boulders out of the way, which will be extremely important later on. We got a Rare Candy. Let's go ahead and, give that to someone. Let's give it to Ricky. Alright, and we're going to hit the Pokemon Center one more time before we leave.